May I welcome everyone to the 29th meeting in 2020 of the Delegated Powers and Law Reform Committee. We have apologies from Bill Bowman, MSP, so can I welcome Oliver Mundell to the meeting. Before we proceed at looking at instruments in accordance with Section 3 of the Code of Conduct, I invite Oliver Mundell to declare any interests relevant to the remit of the committee.
Thank you, Convener. I have no interest to declare.
Thank you very much, Anne. Welcome to the committee. Agenda item number 1 is decision on taking business in private. The first item of business is to propose that the committee take items 7, 8 and 9 in private, as these involve consideration of future reports. These will be published when agreed. Does the committee agree to take items 7, 8 and 9 in private? Agreed. Agenda item number 2 is the instruments subject to made affirmative procedure. Under agenda item number 2, we are considering instruments subject to the made affirmative procedure. No points have been raised on SSIs 2020, 280 and 284. Is the committee content with these instruments?
Agreed.
Thank you. Agenda item number 3 is instruments subject to the affirmative procedure. Under agenda item number 3, we are considering instruments subject to the affirmative procedure. No points have been raised on the following draft instruments: Children's Hearings Scotland Act 2011, Children's Advocacy Services Regulations 2020, and the Welfare of Farmed Animals Scotland Amendment Regulations 2020. Is the committee content with these instruments?
Content.
Thank you. Agenda item number 4 are instruments subject to negative procedure. Under agenda item number 4, we're considering an instrument subject to the negative procedure. No points have been raised on SSI 220, 281. Is the committee content with this instrument?
Content.
Thank you. Agenda item number 5 are instruments not subject to any parliamentary procedure. Under this item, we're considering instruments not subject to any parliamentary procedure. No points have been raised on SSIs 220, 277, 278 and 283. Is the committee content with these instruments?
Content.
Thank you. And agenda item number 6 are instruments or documents laid for approval. No points have been raised on the Code of Practice for the Welfare of Laying Hens Revocation Scotland Notice 2020. Is the committee content with this document?
Content.
Thank you. I now move the meeting into private.